Yo, 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 it's the Black King, and welcome back. Welcome back to the Black King Plays Minecraft. This is a bonus episode. Let's see, what episode is this? Let's see. Well, since it's an episode, I'll just show it off now. Well, we can go ahead and check it out. So let's see. Minecraft, 21 videos. The last video we did was 21. So this is a bonus episode. And in this video, this is going to be episode 22. I think, right? Let me check it again. I know. But because I'm the one recording, I can't actually see. Can't actually play it back. So really, Yeah, so this is episode 22. This is a bonus episode. And I'm going to show you something that I don't actually normally pretend to do, especially when I'm making a castle. This is not it. Did you know there are over 500 community creating marketplace packs with blah 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 blah? Did you know that the other stars can't be destroyed by explosions? Like I care. Do people actually read these? Maybe. Sometimes. Maybe. Depends on whether or not it's something we haven't read or never seen before. Did you know that the other stars don't? Okay. Blah blah blah. I mean, how many times we gotta do it? So as you can see, I actually sealed myself in. Now this is something that I don't normally do. Actually, I did not put that tree there. It was already there. That's actually a tree if you can't tell. I have a couple of trees here. Since they're down enough, I can leave them in here for now, but eventually they're going to be taken out. And there's going to be a reason. I mean, I could leave them in there, but because of what I'm building, it's not going to work out. I can make trees reappear, though. And that's what I'm going to wind up doing anyway, by the time I get done. So, what I intend to do, see, I've sealed this off. And I had to go over, make sure this was 2 spaces over, so I didn't have to go back and go, oh, darn it. At least it's that way, instead of something really kind of dumb. But, either way, I put some lanterns in, some torches. That way I don't get bothered by the animals. I have a really bad luck with animals coming into here. Not that I don't like... It's not that I don't really like them. It's just I don't like them getting in my way. And especially when they get trapped and it's like, oh god, then I gotta kill them and everything else. And I don't really like to kill them. I've actually had to accidentally hit one, and that's a bad luck about them as well. And each time I'm actually expanding the wall out more towards that way. Actually, I have another tree there, kind of there as a walling. Kind of silly, right? But right now, this is what it is. I actually put enough torches in here to light it up. I mean, there probably should be more on the ground, but it's just to keep them out for now. Because, I mean, again, like I said before, I don't really particularly like to have animals in my sanctum until I've, stopped building for a while, where I'm done building. Because if I do as well, I'll be letting in creepers, although they can spawn in anyway, so I don't know. Either way, I've done some of the flooring. I went ahead and did that. I mean, obviously. I went ahead and did the backing, this and that. And I had a little bit of extra to it that I don't normally do either. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Anyway. Where I put, on the outsiding of it, where I've put more flooring over that way. But it isn't the same as this over here, which I have. And what I don't like about it as well is that when people say that the only thing this is good for is making portals. And that's not true. It's actually good for making castles if you want it to be that way. Now the reason why we're back here is because this is where all the pillars are, so like when you're counting, even though it's just kind of walled off itself too. Oh, there's a flower there. That's what I'm talking about. Right here, I put this stuff right here, kind of walled it off there. I have it walled off over here as well, blocked off this way. I didn't go too far with it, but I thought, what the heck, because it was the only way I can get in here anyway, so I can kind of, do that. There's this for some odd reason or another. Although I should, uh, um, yeah, I know why that's there. Yeah, that's the reason why right there. Yeah. Oh yeah. And I've been watching, home improvement. But the bad thing of it is that since it's going to be expiring soon, I can't really take the chance and watch it right now. So even if I cut up right now, it still wouldn't matter. I really don't like it when things expire anyway. But no, they eventually do anyway. But I would think it would take years before that would happen. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's to make it even. That's why. And that way nothing gets in or out. And I will be, you know, obviously, I mean, for now anyway, and eventually this is all going to be cleared anyway. I really don't need all this grass except for, like I said, to keep them out while I'm trying to build. And when I'm done is when I'm going to be done. Like, in other words, with the walls. When I'm done with the walls and they decide to, spawn in, which no doubt they will do, which will be fine. They won't be able to get inside the buildings. That's, I could pretty much build up buildings pretty fast. I'm good at that. It's just when I'm making a castle, especially as big as this, that could be a problem. That was kind of stupid, but either way, I still miss home improvement, and I hate the fact that they're trying to take it away on Hulu. And even though I'll admit that that's not the only reason I'm actually paying for Hulu, I went back to Hulu. I was going to do Hulu Plus, but they took that away. I don't really care either way, as long as I'm still able to basically, do that. That tree can stay where it's at because it's not in my way or anything. Actually, it is. There you go. So even though they say never leave a tree hanging, you can still keep it where it's not in your way. Let's see here. And sometimes if you do that, you will get seeds. So always do that whenever you can. You don't have to do it all the time, but obviously if you need to build, you're going to be doing it anyway because that's part of the game. But make sure you do it where you do it underneath the ground, whether you're in creative mode or not. And even know that it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't really matter whether you're in creative mode anyway or not, because you still don't always get a good chance of getting seeds, even from seeds. I mean, from trees. If I can even speak. Sorry. Anyway, you don't always get a chance, even when it's in survival mode. So yeah, even like that, sometimes will yield seeds. Even though sometimes you can't help it, and you destroy the grass. Well, it's all right, no big deal. But the grass is going to get destroyed anyway. But make sure that if you can, make sure that you basically, like I said, what did I say now? Do it where it's underneath the grass. That way you got it. I don't have to go very far with this. But either way, that way I can get in there and do what I need to do to make this. So I count how many, so I can make sure that it's at the right number. And I don't have to worry about them being in my way. Hmm? I don't want to deal with that guy. No, dude, I don't want anything to do with you. You may go away now. Anyway, you can get away with letting them float if they, you have something under it, you know, so, you know, it doesn't really matter. No way. At this point, it doesn't really matter if the birds actually get in this way, but it does matter. How's that go? So let's see. We're gonna go. Blah, 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 blah. I'm an idiot. Blah blah blah. Let me bother you. Blah blah blah. I hate you too, you son of a. Well, anyway. That's the best I can do without swearing, so what do you expect? No. Nah. You don't need me and I don't need you right now, so back the truck up. Blah, blah, blah. Bye, loser. Like I said, the only reason why I'm doing this is because I don't want them getting in. So, yeah. I am doing a little bit of building while I'm on this episode, but either way, this way you know. I'm an idiot. I want to bother you. Don't bother me. Go die. I don't like being that way towards you, but you just need to stop annoying me. Damn, I hate when it does that. Either way, you know, a dang mouse will do the same thing if it gets messed up. So, anyway, you know, tree's fine. So let's, I'm probably going to wind up climbing up anyway or something, so it doesn't really matter. But at least this time they can't get up here on this side. Yeah. But either way, it'll be eventually demolished, so yeah. This is another bonus video anyway. Doesn't really matter what I call it, bonus reveal or just a bonus. It's just going to be a bonus period. So yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoy this because, you know, you don't actually have to do it this way unless you're actually having bad luck like I am, which I never used to have such bad luck with animals. And I can never remember. So, well, most thing I can think of really was, again, computer. So, you know, but that was way back when. I'm also demolishing enough of it so that the ducks can't fly up there and get inside. You might be wondering why some of it's being kept up. Well, because of the trees. I don't want to get rid of all the trees, but I do want to get rid of some. Well, actually, I don't really want to get rid of them all, at all, period. But when they're in the way, they're in the way. So, really not much I can do about it. You know, forgive me if I kind of get a little silent. So I'm just trying to focus here so I can get this done. And eventually that tree is going to go anyway, so at some point, but not all trees. All trees will be a lot of left because I won't need to get rid of them. Just the ones that are going to be like basically in my building point of view. And eventually I might regrow some back, but in the meantime, that's fine where it's at. So there you have it. There you go. See, there's like trees up here anyway, so I mean, there's not much I can do to stop them from coming up here anyway. I mean, you know, even if I took this down, they could still spawn up there, and there's not much I can really do about it either way. But in any case, that's as far as I'm going to go with it. I don't really need to go very far anyway. I mean, it don't really matter. Like I said, I mean, you know, they're still going to wind up getting up there anyway, somehow or another. But the main concern that I have is them getting in there and getting trapped. That's just something I don't want them to be trapped, you know, or they can't get out in case of an emergency or whatever. But either way, that's just not how I play. So, there you go. We're going to go in here like this. I'm going to go up. We're going to seal that in. And there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and do this while it's on camera anyway. That's actually a good thing. It's not always a good thing if you've got limited space, so, I mean, you know. But at least it gives you plenty of torches. So that if you do decide to go into survival mode, and I recommend this more for PC versions anyway, especially if you're going to use creative mode to get yourself anywhere. What was that? Anyway, you don't need to completely fill out the wall or anything because this is all temporary anyway. But if you do this on PC, which I do recommend, or Xbox, something like that with plenty of room, so that you don't have to actually worry about deleting worlds. There we are. Uh-huh. No, thank you. You can go away, sir. Sir, please go away. We don't want what you're selling. Not right now, anyway. Maybe sometime later in the near future, whenever that is. See, I've done a lot of flooring out this way. I actually went ahead and I actually did a little bit of mining here because I found some coal. So, you know, that might come in handy. But then again, it really doesn't matter anyway because I'm not really going to mine anyway. And it's not right now anyway. Maybe someday. But someday is when I get done with this entire project. But right now, not possible. Sir, if we're not buying from you at all, what makes you think we want it at all, period? Like I said before, I don't want what you're selling right now, so no thank you. You know, in case you're wondering why I'm also putting torches, is to light it up so that nothing spawns in here, of course. Not to say that nothing would ever spawn, but still something may spawn anyway. Like, you never know, like maybe an Enderman. You know, Endermans have been known to actually spawn even in creative mode. Of course, I haven't seen any evidence since I've used Peaceful when I've been on mobile, but I don't know. I haven't really noticed anything either on PC, but they may have. Back when I was playing on PC, but I never really noticed them that I can remember. Maybe they were there. I don't know. I just don't remember. Either way, it's been too long since I actually done this. Now, like I said, I mean, I shouldn't even be putting the whole wall full of torches, which I'm not really trying to do anyway. But in any case, I am lighting it up. Trying to do a sort of a pattern like it really matters anyway. Because to be all technically fair, it really doesn't, so it doesn't really matter. Even if I put like 2 or 3 torches every so often, it's okay. Anyway, so let's go ahead and do this and go from there. Sometimes it is a bit faster just to do it more than one at a time. So, yeah. Oh, boy. Make sure you don't screw up, which, even though sometimes that's beyond your control. But, like, in other words, well, you're having to refill it up a gap or something. You don't have to do all that. You inevitably tell it's a gap when it's, something you didn't mean to do. Like, flooring out here doesn't need to be messed with or anything. But I did already mess with it once, as you can tell over that way. It's probably enough torches to last a lifetime to kill a bird. Not that I would kill a bird, but I don't know. I wouldn't know anything about killing birds. Except in video games. That's a different story. So, yeah, it's slowly coming along. Final Fantasy VII. I mean, very slow. I mean, I just got to starting again on it some more, and I decided to put a save state on there. And still slowly. I mean, so slow that I actually put it off, and, I was going to play some more of it, but, yeah. My color says, well, an update video, but I'm not going to, except the minor difference is, since this is MineCroft, I'm not going to put it in the actual folder for, like, updates. So, no thank you. Did not mean to do that. You look at that, we're almost done with this. It doesn't really matter anyway. Just a bit of a fire type thing, so, there you have it. So you can do it like this if you want to. You don't actually have to, but I did because reasons, like I've already explained. No, I didn't want to have them spawn in or anything. Those pillars are temporary too, so it doesn't really matter as far as that goes. But, All this is pretty much temporary except for the walls. The actual walls right there, like that right there, I just put a torch on, that's permanent. This is also temporary, but it has to go back up. So, yeah. So every 6 block, I block it off with this. Yeah, if I can do it right. There we go. And then we put some torches down. And there you have it. Because like after every 5, even though I've been putting down, you know, the thing for the tile that I need to do, and I come out here and I start doing some more. But I'm not gonna do that right in this episode or anything like that, because as you can tell, I have to go like this 1, and then yeah, 1. That's the way I would be doing it. And I go like this because kind of makes sense that way. And then you want 2, 2, and then 3, 3. That's if you're doing it my way. I mean, you don't actually have to do this way. I don't actually normally do it this way. So, just so you know. And honestly, if I was on PC, I wouldn't even, I mean, you know, I probably would. I don't know. It depends on how I feel about design-wise, maybe later on. But it's also to get enough space to record this with. So, I mean, as you can tell, it's getting really laggy. But anyway, where were we at? So let's see here. We're at 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, okay. Alright, and then 4, 4, and then, you know, 5, 5, 5, and 5. And then we want to go one more, which is 6. And then we're going to put here 1, 2, 3. 4. Has to be 4. There you have it. Now what we gotta do is we gotta arrange this, arrange it so that it goes here. Also, I did it so I didn't have to screw up again like I did with the one time. I'm not gonna bother with whether or not the sand's in there. I'm not gonna mess, you know, like go ahead and. Oops, I think I went too far with that. But if you ever get to the point that you're over sand, like what we're about to be, yeah, don't worry about it. It ain't no big deal. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to close this off here. That it was not necessary. As long as you do it right, you don't have to worry about so many walls to go through. I've had to do that when I was practicing or basically trying to expand out my walls, and it's something you may have to face from time to time anyway, but at least this time we don't have to worry about it. So let's see here. If I go ahead and do this, make that go away, that'll block that off. There we go. Yeah, sometimes that happens anyway, and I don't mean to do that, but there you have it. Now what we want to do is we want to fill this in. And then we want to go here. Yeah, after that, we'll go ahead and, like, you know, since we're here, we might as well get this done. Yeah, like that. So there you go. And hang on a moment. I'm going to keep that down for a moment because I'm going to be going behind there. Now, the reason I'm going to be doing that is because of what I got to do here. So, because as I've said before, I like to make it so that I can put 5 of these things down, cobblestone, so that as well as one of these, one stack of that with 5, you know. But anyway, we're gonna do that here just a little bit. Man, did we... Well, so much for this tree. I screwed up that tree pretty badly, so nope. It could have stayed if I hadn't screwed it up, but it's okay. I mean, I would have had to taken it out anyway, but even so. You might be wondering what we're doing here. Well, we're closing this off as per normal. For each section of 5, that's what you should be doing anyway. And it's if you running into problems like I do. I mean, if you are, excuse me. Wow, I'm bad at getting playing English now. That's crazy. Anyway, excuse me while I speak broken English. But anyway, now let's see here. That tree can stay there, and although these can't, so actually they can. They can stay in there. It doesn't really matter. Actually, I'm going to take them off anyway. So, let's see. And at some point, this wall is going to come down, so, yeah. It's dragging again because I'm putting so much on this. Okay, so we're about finished here. And you might be saying, well, why aren't you going in further? Because I don't need to. It's as far as I needed to go right now. And there we go. Now what we're going to do here, we're going to bring this all the way back. Yeah, sometimes that'll happen too, so. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off here, and then when I get done here, I'll call it a session. And it might be looking like it's getting darker in here, but that's why we have lanterns. Yeah. Okay. There we go. You might be wondering why I'm not doing certain things. Well, because the whole idea that I'm trying to eliminate this so that we can get done the lag and so we can just continue on what we're supposed to be doing. We don't need that wall anymore now. There we are. Oh, we missed a spot. That's not good. And now we can do this. There we are. Now we can do this. Oh, wait a minute. No, we can't. Not until we do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Place a torch there, and a torch there, and then we go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we do is we come back here, and we move that out. Don't have to be expanded on that side because it's pretty much as far as it needs to be for now, because that was just to make it even. You don't have to make it even, but it just probably won't look as good. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I don't really care. It's your castle. It's your project. It's Remember that when you're making these things. So right now we're going to do this. Yeah. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. I suppose I could add in a little bit of something here. There. Now, we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. Because as before, I was doing, well, nope, that's not the right side. This is the right side. But anyway, so you can do this, this, and then one more, and then it'll be one, let's see, 2, 3, the hell, just in case. I'll block that off for now. Oh, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're at 4 right now. 5. Okay. Now I want to go back down quickly and seal that in. And then we want to put a torch here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. We're in business. So now we can do that and that, and we have everything we need. Okay. And what we want to do is we want to come back over here and see what the roofing, being as it is, it gives you about 4 of them. So there you have it. Boom, boom. There you go. There you have it. That's if you're doing it my way. If you're not doing it my way, you know, where you're having bad luck or whatever the case may be, well, then, you know, you don't have to do it like this. So, there's that. Anyway. All this was as informative as it could have been for you as I could have possibly have done, but, you know, let's see, how far is it? I must have really buried that or something. I thought there was a tree here that, oh, I must have, that's right, I forgot I took that out. That's right, that's right. Well, anyway, I'll see you all in another breathtaking episode, I guess. As if you can call this a breathtaking episode. But in any case, I've already lit this place up, you know, and all kinds of things. If you're having also trouble with, you know, room, just do the flooring. That's if you're on mobile. If you're on PC, you really shouldn't have really much problems. Because what you should do is save up some money and get you a solid state drive or something like that, and get you, because you need a big enough hard drive to put all this much space on there, because this should really be done on a computer, and I'm not really doing it on a computer, and then that's a bad thing, because you know it's just not enough room on here to do all this and record the games I want to record or even play them, for that matter. Well, technically speaking, there's not enough room to do all the games I actually want to be able to play anyway, even if I do own them. So, there's just me lightening up this rest of this thing here, and again, you don't have to actually do it like this, but it is something that can be explored, all kinds of things. Yeah. So, you might be wondering why I'm not filling in this gap. Well, because I'm waiting until I get to this point that I can actually connect it. So, yeah, when I get this all the way around, and that'll be like for quite some time. I need to get up to whatever number I had last time, which was, I think, 42 plus 2, which is 2 more over to get to the tower. So, in any case, that'll be the deal. Yeah. So, this is gonna be a very big castle. I mean, big. All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye bye.